In the 1920s, young women were hired to paint watch dials with a special glowing paint. They were told it was completely safe. Their supervisors even encouraged them to lick their brushes to create fine points for precision work. The paint contained radium, pure poison. Within months, their teeth began falling out. Their jaws started rotting from the inside. Their bones crumbled like chalk. But the Radium Corporation had known the truth all along. While workers were told to lick radioactive brushes, company executives used lead shields and tongs to handle the same material. The women's bodies became so contaminated that they glowed in photographs. Their breath was radioactive. Their clothes had to be buried. Dozens died in agony as radiation ate them alive from within. The company fought every lawsuit claiming the deaths were unrelated. It took years of legal battles to expose the cover-up that prioritized profit over human lives. These women's sacrifice changed worker safety laws forever, but their graves still register on Geiger counters today. A century later, they're still glowing.
Did you know Roman emperors kept skulls on their desks? Not as decoration, as daily reminders that death was coming. Marcus Aurelius, the most powerful man alive, wrote in his journal every morning about his mortality. Caesar had a slave whisper, "Remember you are mortal," during his victory parades. Wealthy Romans wore rings with tiny skeletons carved into them. They called it memento mori. Remember you must die. This wasn't morbid thinking. It was strategic wisdom. When you truly accept that your time is limited, something magical happens. Petty arguments become pointless. Grudges feel foolish. Fear of judgment fades away. You stop waiting for the perfect moment and start living in this moment. Modern research proves the Romans were right. People who regularly contemplate mortality make better decisions, feel more grateful, and live with greater purpose. So here's your challenge. Each morning, remind yourself that today is not guaranteed. Not to create anxiety, but to create urgency. Because when you remember that life is short, you finally start living like it matters. The clock is ticking. What will you do with the time you have left? Did you know that Bruce Lee's legendary speed came from doing less, not more? He discovered Wu Wei, an ancient Taoist principle that means effortless action. 2,000 years ago, Chinese sages watched water flow around rocks. They noticed something profound. Water never fights the obstacle. It finds the easiest path and becomes unstoppable. Bruce Lee applied this to martial arts. Instead of meeting force with force, he learned to redirect energy. Move like water. Traditional Chinese medicine uses the same principle. Don't fight the illness. Work with the body's natural healing flow. Modern neuroscience now proves what ancient masters knew. Peak performance happens when we stop forcing and start flowing. The paradox is beautiful. Maximum power comes from minimum effort. Think about your biggest challenges right now. Are you pushing harder or flowing smarter? When you stop resisting what is and start working with what's possible, everything changes. The river doesn't struggle uphill. It finds its natural course and carves canyons. Your path forward isn't about more force. It's about better flow. Stop fighting the current. Become it.